All right, thank you, Jason. In today's Project Economy Report, there are some new money opportunities in the new year.
Financial advisor Kurtis Pearson is here, and good morning to you.
Good morning.
So what are these new opportunities? What are we talking about?
Well, anytime there are imbalances in the capital markets, you always know that, yeah, it can be a little bit devastating. There can be a little pain involved, but there are always opportunities, a silver lining in the clouds, so to speak. So coming off of a year like last year where we had pretty incredible volatility in the stock market, but we ended up pretty flat, we are looking for those kinds of opportunities and those types of asset classes that can help provide a good solid return for most investors, because let's face it, as time ticks by, we usually have higher expectations of what we need our money to do for us personally to hit a retirement goal or to hit some other financial goal that we have.
Okay, what about the stock market in a presidential election year?
Yeah, the presidential election year is very interesting when you look back over time, because typically the market goes somewhat sideways, but then when you hit the fourth quarter, like right after the election, you can get a nice run up. 3 of the last 5 times we had some type of a rally right after the election. Of course, that means 2 times we did not. But that's something to keep an eye on as the year progresses, and we keep an eye on it.
Well, not an easy question to answer, or certainly any prediction, but do you think the economy, generally speaking, is looking up in 2012?
Yeah, we're in the middle of the business cycle, and the business cycle is usually 5 years. So typically a 2012 year is a year where you'll get some growth. Now, most economists, however, believe that the growth this time around is going to be fairly tepid because we're still dealing with pretty high unemployment. So it may not give the stock market a real, livid boost like we might hope. But we're probably going to be looking at a decent year where we'll have more pleasant surprises on the economic front than negative surprises. There are some triggering events, Europe, our own debt, some of those types of things to keep an eye on as well. But yeah, I would say in the middle of the business cycle, the forecast might be pretty decent for this year.
Okay, Kurtis Pearson, thank you very much for coming in. We appreciate it. Kurt is always available at Compass Financial. His telephone number there is 515-327-1020.